this morning? Well, my name's Daniel Gomez, and I'm with Daniel Gomez Inspires, and I flew all the way from San Antonio, Texas, to spend this amazing day with you. We're gonna have an amazing day. We have speakers from all over the country here, from Miami, from Boston, from everywhere. So I want you to do me a favor, though, because something that happens is I want you to do me one really huge favor, is I want you to open your mind right now. So everybody get their fingers and shift your mind real quick. Do that with me. Come on, let's do that. Shift your mind on. Shift your mind on. Because what keeps people from growing in life is a closed mindset. When you have a closed mindset, you're never going to go where you're supposed to go. That dream you have, that desire you have in your heart, if your mind is closed, you're not going to get there. So I want you to make the decision right now and shift it on. I'm excited because this is the first inaugural TAG Talks Live. So give yourself a round of applause for being here and investing in yourself. I like to get my presentation started with a little bit of energy, with a little bit of excitement. I'm a big believer of Tony Robbins' quote, win the morning and you win the day. So everybody stand up with me. Come on, everybody stand up. I like to change everybody's state. So right now, I want you to repeat after me. I love myself. I believe in myself. I am somebody. I am open-minded today. I am taking my life to another level today. Okay, guys, I was just at a college last week and they had more energy than this. And they didn't pay for their presentation, so come on. I am open-minded. I will change my life today. My heart is open. My mind is open to receive everything today. Do you believe that? Have a seat. Have a seat. So I'm excited because, like I mentioned, we have speakers from all over the country. I was able to have dinner with some of them last night, and let me tell you, it was amazing. And what stops people from growing in life is we have a closed mindset, and it keeps us from absorbing. So repeat after me. You're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. You're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. And I say that you're never too young to teach because some of the wisdom that I have, it actually comes from my son that's 19 years old. And this kid, let me tell you, everybody, wherever I go speak, whether it's in California, whether it's in San Antonio, Austin, wherever I go in this country, they say, well, how do you know, Daniel, affirmations work? How do you know your programs work? How do you know what you do really makes a difference? And I say, well, I got a test rat, and he's been growing for the last 18 years, and they work. Because my son Julian, I remember when we were little, he was 5 years old. We've been in the same house in San Antonio for the last 18 years. And going up to school, there was a big old hill. And let me tell you, Julian hated it. He's like, Dad, I can't do it. I go, what are you talking about, son? I can't do it. I said, well, Julian, I can't help you if you don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know if it was a bully or what. He goes, yeah, that big. I said, big what? He goes, the big hill. So what I would usually do back in the day when gas prices shot way up, I bought a little Chevy HHR. So I would put his bike in the back of the HHR and I'd drive him to school and we'd sing songs. But every once in a while, he would say, Dad, I want to ride my bike. And just go say, yeah, sure, son. So that next day I said, you know what? As you ride your bike to school, I'm going to jog with you and we'll see what you're talking about. And let me tell you, when I jogged up that hill, it was no joke. My tongue was sticking out. And we got to that hill, and there's like a big box, electrical box right there. And he's like, this is where I always stop, Dad. I'm like, why do you stop? He goes, because I tried before and I can't do it. And how many of us have tried before and we just stop? Anybody done that before? I have. I got to that point, like that electrical box. It's a state in our mind, and we just freeze. So we got to this box. I said, okay, well, get on your bike, let's go. He goes, I can't do it. I said, son, 2 words I want you to say from this day forward. I can. Everybody say I can. I can. Say it like you mean it, I can. So he got on his bike and he went up. Sure enough, he stopped like not even 1/3 of the way. He started crying. I looked him in the eye. I said, Julian, quitters never win, and winners never quit. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. So as he was going up the hill, he got a little bit further, and next thing you know, he didn't go all the way up again. Now he was even more devastated. He goes, Dad, I can't do it. I can't do it. He started to pout. I said, son, get your bike, go back to that box, and do it again. And tell yourself, quitters never win, and winners never quit. He got on his bike. As he got on his bike, he made it to the top of the hill. He got to the top of the hill and he was crying more. I did it, Dad, I did it. I did it. Tears of joy. And of course, me being a father, right? I was crying too. I was like, yeah, son, you did it. And this story is important because as I started my speaking career, 18 years later, guess who was inspiring me? My son, Julian. Everybody wants to be a speaker. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants the fame to say, right? Who doesn't want to be appreciated? Everybody wants to be appreciated. And one of my coaches, one of my mentors that's here, Jake Valentine, he had a lot of patience with me because let me tell you, I was a little rebellious. Right, Jake? Human nature. Because a lot of times as we go through these growth spurts, when we seem like we're out of control, when we think that, man, this is too hard, and we think, man, the world's coming against me. The world's not coming against you. That frustration you feel in your mind and your body, you're growing. You're out of your comfort zone. It's not supposed to feel like, hey, I'm on the beach. It doesn't work that way. And I'll never forget, I was talking to Jake one day, and Jake goes, just relax, Daniel, take a day off. But me and my egotistic ways, when I was a young speaker, I wanted to go 120 miles an hour, and it doesn't work. So as I was going out in San Antonio and trying to grow my business, I had some clients, I was growing, making a little bit of money. I had a defining moment where I found myself in a restroom with tears down my eyes. I wept. And I made this quote up. I said, you're not a real entrepreneur until you've wept in the restroom and you've really thought about giving up. Who can relate with that? That was my defining moment. Now, granted, at the time, I was making income. I had income coming in. But it was just that mental barrier in my own mindset. I was 99.9% sure I was done. I come back from the car world. I ran dealerships for the last 15 years. And in the car industry, you make a lot of money. And I told myself, why am I suffering? I felt like a dummy, to be honest with you. Why am I suffering like a dummy out here, sweating, begging people to do business with me when I could be making money? With tears in my eyes, wiped it down, put water on my face. I walked out of the restroom. All I hear is, Daniel, hey, Daniel. I said, what? Couldn't see. It was at an automobile dealership. There was cars blocking it. Daniel. So I look over the car. It's one of my old salesmen, Julio Carmona. Hey, Daniel, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm seeing you on Facebook. Good stuff, man. I'm like, thanks, Julio. He goes, no, dude, really. Keep doing what you're doing. And man, I cried tears again. But this time they were tears of joy. As I left that place, my son just happened to call me. He goes, hey, Dad, what's going on? And of course, I wanted to be the dad. And, oh, everything's great, son. But something tugged at my heart and said, be honest with your son. He's a young man now. He understands. I said, actually, Julian, I just came out of the restroom crying. He goes, what happened? I said, man, just one of them days, son. Felt like giving up. He goes, Dad, remember the bike? I said, yeah. Quitters never win and winners never quit, right? I said, yeah. He goes, Dad, you're a winner. I said, thanks, son. Dad, stand up straight, sit up straight. This is what I tell him. Yes, son. Repeat after me, Dad. No, Julian, I don't feel like it. Dad, repeat after me. Yes, son. Quitters never win. So there he goes. Quitters never win. No, Dad, say it like you mean it. I'm like, really, Jay? Dad, please. Yes, son. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. And as I did that, guess what? I felt better. I was excited. And I didn't give up that day. So today I want to tell you with this, as we get started with this TAG Talk Live, inaugural one, you are a winner. Say that, I am a winner. I am a winner. I am a winner. That's who you are today. So going back to what I opened up with, open your hearts, open your minds. We're going to have an amazing day.